in terms of like resistance to change and everything. I'm curious, like, what is the role of learning agility in that?
Yeah. So I think one thing we need to keep in mind with learning agility is it's not about necessarily being smart or picking up things up quickly. It's a broad set of skills that people build that apply to these real world situations. So it's just as much about how you learn from the experience and what knowledge you gained within that experience. And so when we think about that resistance to change in that particular situation, and the organization's trying to figure out, how do we break through that, and how do we build that learning agility? Well, when they can foster and actually model those types of behaviors, it helps teams and individuals be able to kind of navigate those changes and overcome some of those threat responses that we were talking about earlier, like that fear of failure or that loss of control, or, heading into an uncertain situation. And so what happens is when you have individuals that have that high level of learning agility, the narrative shifts in their mind where they see change as an opportunity versus a threat. And what's really interesting is from an organizational culture perspective is when employees see their leaders and their teammates actually exhibit these behaviors, these learning agility behaviors, they start to embrace change and they start to feel more confident in it. So it creates this snowball effect that can happen within the organization. And so those are ways that you can overcome some of that resistance to change.